Banks, ditch Tfue, put me in Faze. 326 meter headshot on the run. Stay on the video. Stay on the video. Don't click off. This is the only Fortnite clip that's going to be in this video. The rest is Call of Duty, I promise. This clip is just in honor of all the drama between Tfue and Faze Clan right now. It's also proof to you guys that I've at least played Fortnite once in my life, and once was plenty for me too. I hate it when you're shooting some dude in the back, and while you're unloading on him, he's able to erect some giant building that looks like it belongs in the colony at Beverly Hills. How do those Fortnite guys carry all those bricks around anyway? Where do they put those things? One of the great mysteries of life. Kind of like why would Tfue and Banks, both of whom are making plenty of money, air all this dirty laundry out in the public like this? In case anyone here's been living under a rock, Tfue, who is a super popular Fortnite player, Twitch streamer, etc., has reportedly filed a lawsuit against his professional esports team, Faze Clan, claiming that his contract is illegal and unfair and all sorts of other stuff on top of that too. Let me just throw this out there. If it's such an awful contract, why did he sign it in the first place? Did someone force him to agree to those terms?
Double kill.
I'm not discounting his claims or anything like that. I'm just saying that if it was so bad, why put your signature on it? You gotta read that stuff before you sign it. I don't know. Maybe it was his first shot at the big time and he was thirsty for that Faze Clan fame. And now since he's blown up, suddenly it's unfair and allegedly illegal? Forget the name Tfue. From now on, I'm calling him Tsu. I'm not gonna act like Banks over at Faze is an angel either. But he offered this guy a shot, a chance at the big time, and it paid off. Oh boy, did it pay off. Kind of like that 326 meter headshot in our opening clip. Yo, Banks, sign me up. Ditch Tfue. You don't need him anymore. I don't even make anything off this YouTube biz. I'm just doing it all for fun. I will gladly give you 80% of sponsored income that comes from deals you make anyway. That's just the trouble here though. Us small guys who haven't had a shot are all hungry for those YouTube dollars. And Banks is willing to give some of us a chance to make it big, but he's not going to be doing that for free. I mean, come on, Faze is a business, not a charity, but I guess Tsu didn't realize that. Maybe he thought it was all just a prank. So Banks, your new name is Pranks, because you're out here pranking these poor, defenseless 20-year-olds? 20-year-old grown men, helping them earn millions while you collect what? You said $60,000? Of course, when Pranks takes a gamble on someone and it pays off, he's going to expect some payback. But in all honesty, fellas, to go and air that 20-something minute-long video seemed a bit over the top to me. I get that Pranks was emotional, but why put all that out in the public eye? Looking at both sides here and just trying to be objective about it, I don't get why this all had to erupt into yet more YouTube drama. I guess I'm kind of the part of the problem at this point, just because I'm talking about it. But if what Pranks says is true, and maybe it is and maybe it isn't, why wouldn't Tsu just be a decent dude and renegotiate the terms of his contract? So what, you started off with a bad deal? No one's going to start you at the top, not when you're 20 years old and it's your first shot. I mean, let's just face it, guys, you got to work for it. Now, Tfue, you have worked for it, and you deserve better than the contract you have maybe, but really to go and backstab your friend and your business partner in the back is just not acceptable, man. At least not to me. If you really thought the contract was bad, you shouldn't have signed it in the first place. And now, it sounds like you're even refusing to renegotiate. Why not just renegotiate? No, you're gonna file a lawsuit just to get out of it and get more money? That's pretty lame in my opinion. But of course, I don't know all the details here. I'm kind of curious what everyone else's opinion is on this. To me, I'm thinking Tsu probably either didn't know what was in the contract or didn't understand what was in the contract when he signed it, and he was just so excited he signed it. And now he's just looking for a way out so he can go off and maybe form his own team, make more money. I don't know. Maybe the whole thing's just cooked up for publicity. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened, would it? Or maybe Tsu has been planning this whole thing from the beginning. I mean, let's face it, he's not a dumb guy, so that's a possibility too. Just to be clear here, I'm not saying he did plan any of this. I'm just saying this is kind of a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory I have. And while I've got my tinfoil hat on, I've got another conspiracy for you. Maybe Tsu was just getting tired of getting quickscoped all the time back in MW2 like the rest of us here in the Call of Duty land. He's been planning this takedown of the biggest sniping clan from the inside for half of his life. Ooh, I know. Maybe the rest of Call of Duty community should pile on and file a class action lawsuit against Faze and the whole sniping community for all the pain they've put us through over the years. Sue them for pain, suffering, mental anguish. We'd all be able to afford Fortnite-sized mansions up in Beverly Hills. We might even be able to afford some of these overpriced Black Ops 4 bundles. I believe if I had reparations paid to me for all my mental anguish from snipers, I'd be able to afford $30 for a fake hammer. Although I may be getting a little off topic here. I guess I can summarize my thoughts on the whole Tfue pranks Faze clan drama like this. Try and keep it professional, guys. Tfue, man, if you didn't like the contract, why didn't you just renegotiate it? You gotta go and get lawyers and social media involved and sue the guy that gave you your big shot. Who do you think is gonna want to work with you after all this? Is anyone gonna want to work for someone like that? And pranks, let's face it, 80% for 3 years is a little steep. Maybe put a clause in there with a maximum cap or something, just to make it super clear to all these poor young 20-year-old men that you're pranking, just so they know what's going on. Your clan is one of the biggest and most popular out there, and I'd hate to see it all go down in flames because of this one thing. Oh, and pranks, check out these clips, bro. I know you're gonna have a spot open soon. Keep me in mind, will ya? And while I'm offering opinions to all the big shots in the industry, I've got some opinions for Treyarch too. Let's talk about this merit system in Blackout. I got no problem with winning and placing in the top however many getting you merits, but what I don't like is that only kills give you merits. Who at Treyarch, sat down and said, let's change multiplayer so that assists count as kills, but in the Battle Royale, the team-focused game mode where everyone's going to be communicating and working together to get kills, let's make the assists count for nothing and the damage count for nothing and make the kills the only thing that count for merits. You guys got this all backward. We don't want EKIAs in multiplayer. We want kills. Everyone out there is always looking at their kill-to-death ratio and comparing their kill-to-death ratio with other people. I'm here to tell you, no one wants EKIAs in multiplayer. The place where EKIAs actually make sense is in Blackout. Think about it. If I do 190 damage to a dude in level 3 armor and a trauma kit, and my teammate hits him with one shot while I'm reloading because sometimes it takes a whole magazine to do 190 damage to a guy in level 3 armor, am I right? My teammate gets 100 merits for that kill, and I get nothing. Zero, zippo, zilch. That's even worse than an 80-20 Faze clan split. That's a 100-0 split, even though I'm doing 95% of the work. I mean, if your boy Tfue was out here playing Blackout instead of Fortnite, he'd be dropping lawsuits on these randoms left and right, suing for merits. Look at this gameplay. In this game, I did almost 1,500 damage for two TWO lousy kills. And I'm not taking anything away from Grey Fox here, but if Tfue was the one in this gameplay instead of me, he might have been dropping a lawsuit on Grey Fox for unfairly stealing all of his kills. Watch out, Grey Fox, you're about to be named co-defendant in that Faze lawsuit. Actually, hey Banks, I think Faze Grey Fox kinda has a nice ring to it. When you sign me up, can we bring Grey Fox along too? I mean, we're not very good snipers, but we aren't gonna sign a contract and then turn around and sue you in 12 more months. Sorry, I got off topic again. Man, I better be careful or Tfue's gonna turn around and slap me with a lawsuit too. Alright, let me even the score here. I'm gonna say something bad about pranks now, just to even the score now that I'm signed on, right? Pranks, why would you tattoo some other dude's Fortnite username on yourself? I mean, that's creepy, dog. I mean, if you want to get tattoos and all that, that's cool. I got nothing against that, but one of your business associates' names? Oh, that's just creepy. I can't get over it. I mean, I like my coworkers and all, but there is absolutely no way I'd ever get a tattoo of their name on my body. I mean, now you're going to look like Brad Pitt walking around with Angelina's birthday and her scribblings tattooed all over himself. Yo, if there are any kids at home listening to this commentary, please don't ever tattoo anyone else's name or birthday on yourself, except maybe your own kids. But hey, here's something else to think about. If your kid turns out to be some demented wacko like Ted Bundy and you end up with a serial killer's name inked all over your forehead, are you really going to be proud that that's your kid? Don't come crying to me if that happens. I tried to warn you. Alright, let's see here. I picked on Fortnite, I picked on Tfue, I picked on pranks, I got some stabs at Treyarch. Let's see, we picked on Brad, we picked on Angelina, Ted Bundy. Did I miss any? Oh, Grey Fox. You know, I was just joking around with you about stealing kills. Don't sue me, man. Friends don't sue friends. Don't be like Tfue. Man, Tfue, I cannot believe you would turn around and just stab your buddy. And Tfue is a great name for you. And you know, Tfue, that kind of reminds me of my favorite Chinese food, General Tfue's chicken. Yummy. Well, now I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have to wrap up this commentary for now. Maybe go find myself some delicious General Tfue's chicken and build the Great Wall while I play some Fortnite. Sue the guy who gave me a chance at the big time. Ooh, and get a tattoo with his name on my body. Yeah, maybe I should get one of those giant tattoos on my back with Gray Fox's face on it. Yeah, because that's not weird at all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary and the gameplay in the background. I usually focus my videos more on tips and tricks and less on making fun of everyone, but with all this drama going on right now, I figured we could all use a laugh, and I just couldn't resist commenting on all of it. I sincerely do hope both sides can come to mutual agreement and life can continue normally for everyone involved.
Headshot.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching.